Here, freedomfoundryusa.com is their site. You can see all the great clothes that we are excited about, that we wear in our personal lives, that we believe you would enjoy as well. That is still to be given away, along with all of our other grand prizes.
Very complicated personal life, too. So it's
really
really
important
important
help simplify it.
that I wear that Freedom Foundry hat and flannel to let everybody know that I'm a real fool with my socks high.
It provides a foundation on which you can build your daily life.
My personal life.
Also gives you the freedom to do whatever you want.
Right, to found something.
That's right. That's what it does.
What else we got as sponsorship, Matt? Who are we forgetting?
We are forgetting our friends at the MGM. And the MGM Resort shows and meals, drinks, even a roller coaster ride, all-inclusive two-night stay at Luxor or Excalibur starts at just $330 for two. Visit MGMResorts.com.
And one lucky listener will get to slide down the side of one of the Luxor on a potato sack.
I don't know if we've cleared
That's
that with legal.
That's a new ride.
I think we're still clearing that with legal.
Everybody says that stupid roller coaster at the Strat is where it's at, but no, man. It's the potato sack down the Luxor onto the freeway, sprint across the freeway. That's real. That's Las
what
Vegas.
it's all about.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So that is, we're, again, checking that one out, but we will give you a two-night stay, tickets to the iHeartRadio Festival, and a $100 gas card for that grand prize as well.
And we gave away, if you missed the last hour, we had a couple technical difficulties with the blasting Armenian music, but overall,
I think we got out pretty clean.
Henrik from Barbecues Galore put down a great deal, Matt, for the people that you can go take advantage of right now.
Yeah, I was talking to him in the break. He did not want to put a number on it. That's why he said 50%, because he said it was going to get him in a lot of trouble. He's going to take a loss on these things. So I would say if you missed it, it's 50% off this particular island that they know about, and it is below cost. So it is a loss for him. He loves the show. He loves doing these type of deals. If you've thought about putting an island in your backyard, that turbo grill, refrigerator, granite countertop, 6-foot island available for 50% off. The same one Steve Van Dorn bought for his backyard, and that's a high-class individual right there. Okay, we're partying in his backyard right now.
Steve Van Dorn, ladies and gentlemen, our host. What a god.
So take advantage of that if you are shopping for an outdoor backyard entertainment spot. 50% is unlike anything you are likely to see anywhere else.
And the stream is good, guys. We're up on the stream.
Stream is strong.
You see me there on your stream? That's on YouTube and on X and on Facebook. And you see Kenny walking around. He's doing graffiti, and he's handing out stickers from our great band, Water Tower. We are so pleased to have Water Tower. We've had the Aquabats and Fast Times at this event in the past, and Water Tower has been a heck of a lot of fun, and they're wearing long coats, just like Doc Holliday. At any moment, heat stroke. Make sure you hydrate. No. No. All right, now it is time for the word of the day.
He hurt me with his words.
The word of the day.
Today's word of the day is clever canines. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, are we going back to the minors?
Yes, Matt. There's been a development in the Kendall George saga. Dodger prospect Kendall George was playing in Tulsa for the Dodgers, and they have a local promotion for the clever canine dog trainers, where they make your dog clever with a K. Just one K short of being offensive. Clever canines. And
that's why you're not in the club.
The promotion was for the dog to run out on the field and grab different items during the game, the minor league game, and the dog fetches the items, much like the dog Blitz at Boise State, who I have worked with directly. I'm sure you're a big fan, who goes out and gets the kicking tee. At Boise State has never taken out somebody's ligament like Troy Polamalu flying low to make a tackle. Unfortunately, the dog in Tulsa did that, and not only did he do it, he took out the knee of a big Dodger prospect, Kendall George. Now, Kendall George, yeah, he got hurt.
Wasn't the dog's fault.
Well, we can discuss that.
The handler sent him.
We'll discuss that in a moment.
Don't you hold that against the dog.
I didn't say anything. I'm just telling a story, and you're being invasive, like an invasive non-native plant. Now, what happened, Kendall George got hit by the dog, and he missed a game or two. And then he tried to act like your boy acts when he gets falls on a skateboard and doesn't want everybody to know that he broke his ankle or something. He tried to walk it off for like 17 games. He was like, I'm cool. That dog didn't get the best of me. And then like 2.5 weeks in, he said, I'm ringing the bell like G.I. Jane. He rang out after 17 games of getting blown up by the clever K9. Kendall George's season ends.
Oh, no.
With knee surgery confirmed today on X and on Instagram. And on his Instagram, he wrote,
That's not cool.
promotional stadium dog 1, Kendall George, nothing. Now, some people, and I'm not going to say who, have argued that much like this happens in the wild, a dog bites a kid or something, that dog has to be put down.
What?
No, well, that's what I didn't say.
There's nobody that's arguing
Somebody, there.
Who?
Where is he?
Who said that? How dare you?
Where's Tim?
Put the handler down. Don't put the dog down. Put the handler down that sent him.
They have canceled the Clever K9 program in Tulsa. The dog no longer flies out of the dugout to retrieve anything because, let's be honest, it's a risk. And it's very unfortunate. Now, I did learn, because I, unlike you guys, am very educated because I watch – you guys, I watch body cam videos all the time. And you guys, you have real jobs and stuff. I don't blame you. But I know what's going on. And when the police have a police dog, and they fire that fur missile at some kind of criminal or alleged criminal, that dog doesn't really know. Like, that dog doesn't know what it might bite you if you're like a fireman and your hand is in there. That dog doesn't care. You get in the way of that dog's focus, that dog's mission, that dog's going to destroy you as well. And, that's the dog's.
Is that right?
That's the dog's mentality. They said, yeah, you got to get your ass out of the way because.
Is that right?
Yes, the police dog not only bites the criminals, but it'll bite cops, firemen, bystanders, anybody that's around. So it makes sense. It stands to reason that the clever K9 was not going to be thwarted in his mission getting out of the way of the Dodger player.
Hence, it's up to the handler to wait to send the clever K9 at the proper time.
Well, I don't know. Either way, the program has been discontinued, and who knows if Kendall George will ever be the same. It's one thing to have your career ended by a bad collision, on a double play at second base. Or
beanball, a little high.
Maybe, you got hit on the elbow and your arm never recovered. But to be taken out by somebody's German Shepherd in a dugout for a promotion of a minor league game, Dios mío. Que lástima, Kendall George. And we will continue to monitor this story. And we will be able to name the dog and see what happens, I believe.
The dog's a juvenile.
That
Name
dog,
will not be shared. It's a juvenile dog. The name will not be shared.
His fate is hanging in the balance. Hanging in the balance. All right, now it's time for the number of the day.
Here's my number.
Number of the day.
Number of the day, P, is 2, as in 2 legs. Now, I'm not sure how many people I may be speaking to that have experienced this.
We do have some one-legged listeners.
We do.
Is there any one-legged? Be brave.
We had one regular one-legged listener that would come and wave his leg in support of us at many of our summer tour stops, but we have not seen him in a little over a year.
Where is our one-legged listener?
He did win a pair of VANS, by the way, at this very remote with his one leg.
We gave him one shoe.
We did. P, here we go. If you have visited London, this is something you know, and I will try to paint the picture for your mind's eye if you have not been there so you can visualize the appeal and understand the uproar. One of, if not the greatest thing you will discover while visiting the UK is pub culture. Incredibly friendly, more of an open invitation to get together than an exclusive meeting between known friends and acquaintances.
I could see our band Water Tower.
Oh, big hit over there.
Really being a huge hit at a British pub of some kind.
Now, their beer is warm.
Maybe like a pub called Help the Poor Struggler or something like that.
Indeed. Their beer is warm. To us, it is not the greatest thing to press your lips to, but in its environment, its own environment, it is wonderful. And better than that is standing, not at the bar or sitting at a table, but exiting the pub just outside the door to get a little bit of a breeze, a little more elbow room, and a collection of folks just chatting about the topics of the time right out there on the street. It is absolutely glorious. When we had the COVID here and the alfresca showed up and we began drinking on the streets together,
They really loosened the laws in California.
They sure did.
Now everybody has 7-Eleven sells Fireball. Who knew?
It reminded me of the old country.
Everybody's got a liquor license now.
I had hoped we could figure out how to keep it that way. The UK government, P, is cracking down on something perfect, something enjoyed by everyone, something truly identified with British culture.
Some have said the UK has lost its way.
Yes, they have lost its way on this because some old cranks don't like listening to people having a good time. A proposal, and this is so bureaucratic to call it this, to limit vertical drinking is what they are calling the proposal. Limitations on vertical drinking.
So what if you go out in the street and lay down and drink? Kind of waterboard.
Seems like you could maybe
like sort of waterboard yourself with a pint of Old Peculiar.
thread the needle. The Westminster City Council is trying to force patrons inside to sit at tables instead of gathering on the corners outside the pub to reduce noise in the neighborhoods, and it was met with a lot, as you can imagine, pushback. Westminster is the pub capital of the UK. It is their identity. The city council is meeting pushback from not only the people, P, but the prime minister.
Oh, really? The new one?
Andy Burnham, the brand new prime minister, said, quote, "The pubs that we have here are the heart of high streets. It is important to signal at the start of my time in office that I will be a defender of the drinkers and of the pubs."
I follow a lot of British Instagram stuff because I don't travel. I just live it through Instagram. And they have, well, I travel to call football games, but they have.
Fargo, here you come.
Yeah. My daughter's very unhappy that she doesn't get to fly around because I have an anxiety problem. But I follow a Cockney reggae pub in London where it's all like big fat white people dancing around to old reggae.
And hanging out outside.
Yeah, that's popular.
Drinking beers on the corners.
Outside and all the way inside. It is quite a thing.
So while we are an ocean away, P, thousands of miles away.
Well, here in Costa Mesa, it's like New Orleans. You can just walk around drinking.
That's what we're doing today. We're vertical drinking.
On Harbor Boulevard out in front of the In-N-Out. Everything's great.
We are vertical drinking, everyone, to support our friends 7,000 to 8,000 miles away. Raise a glass. Enjoy our Brewery X Suds or our Blue Ice Vodka cocktails as we spread the benefits of making new friends during vertical drinking. May you enjoy the next 2 hours of our broadcast as a community.
What if you're
as we sip suds
What
together.
if you're sitting outside?
Cheers. I don't think they put tables out there. I think everybody just congregates.
What if you're crouched like a cholo? Is that still vertical drinking? Like if you're like, you know how you're crouched in front of your car to take a picture and you have your drink? Is that vertical drinking like this?
It's a great question. It's all in the wording, P.
This is how
S.A.
My brother had a Mustang, and this was every picture we took was like, hey, look at this car that my dad bought for us.
Running!
This is the song of the day.
Sunset Rider is our song of the day from an outfit called the Live Wires.
Ooh.
Because today, the Petros...
what's up, everybody? Tim Case. We are live here at VANS headquarters in Costa Mesa for the final stop of the Petros and Money 2026 Summer Tour. We got a great band, Water Tower, playing right now in between the breaks. We got great food. We got great drinks. We got great sponsors, including our friends at Speedy Cash. And I got Donna here in the group from Speedy Cash. Donna, how you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Are you having fun out here at the summer tour?
Having fun. Just so much fun. Let me do something for you, too.
Absolutely.
On the count of three. On the count of three. On the count of three. When I say love that Speedy Cash, love that Speedy Cash. 1, 2, 3. Love that Speedy Cash.
Yeah. All right, Donna, tell us a little about what's going on in Speedy Cash right now.
So with Speedy Cash, we cash checks. We do loans. We have different types of loans. We have different types of products. If you need cash today, you can actually call the number. We can provide whatever you need. If you have one of the bags, call this number on this bag and we can help you.
877-811-FAST. 877-811-FAST. What are you guys giving away out here today?
Right now we're giving away sunglasses. We're giving away piggy banks. So if you need cash to fill this piggy bank, call us. 1-877-1811-FAST. We're also giving away koozies. We have footballs. And of course, this can't be a Dodger event without the stress ball. Yeah.
Come on by, see Donna and the crew here at Speedy Cash. We're here until 5:30. Then I got Morongo Casino Dodgers on deck from 5:30 until 6:30. Donna, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, let's walk around a little bit, man. Let's take a little tour here. We got our friends at Yogurtland. We got Brewery X here. We got Blue Ice Vodka in the house. Carl's Jr.'s here. We got all our friends. We got water. It's hot out here. It is warm. And we got some deep well water here. It's Monster water. It's not Monster energy drinks, Monster water. Refreshing. Come on out. We got Dr. Pepper here as well. Again, Yogurtland cooling everybody off here on this hot summer day. What a great afternoon in Costa Mesa, California for the final PMS Summer Tour stop. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Thanks to everybody that's been a part of it, in front of the scene, behind the scene, everybody from Wacko and Matt to Ricky to Dave Weiss and the entire promotions crew that works tirelessly every single time to get out here hours, days before. This takes a long time to put up. Matt, can we get a shot here? Look at this stage. Look at everybody here having a great time. This doesn't just happen at 2 o'clock Pacific on a Friday afternoon. It takes days and weeks to prepare, and then yesterday they put everything in, installed that beautiful stage out there. Water Tower, the band is playing. It is such a great time. Free food, free drinks. By the way, all this stuff is free. Free booze. We got free beer. We got free Yogurtland. We got free burgers. We've ran out of hot dogs. We got water, Dr. Peppers. Our friends Sweet James are here. Go on by, check them out. They got old PMS vans. And I say old, they're brand new in the box, but if you go on by, they're giving those away to lucky PMS listeners. Keep listening, keep watching. Thank you so much. Matt Money Smith. Always a funny guy, right? Always got to be the class clown, Matt Money Smith. Enjoy it, everybody.
More of the Petros and Money Summer Tour.
Take the ball.
You've been hurt in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident, call the firm that gets real results. Call Sweet James Accident Attorneys.
Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event is here to keep your summer moving. A new Tundra makes it easy with unmistakable power, relentless performance, and the efficiency to take on more. From open plains to mountaintops, you're ready to master summer. Now get a powerful new Tundra with a low 2.99 APR for 72 months. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Let's see that guitar, come on.
Water Tower, ladies and gentlemen. What a great band regaling us with their sounds. Our second hour, and they are going strong. We got another hour and a half, or about an hour and a half of great sports talk live from beautiful VANS at the headquarters in Costa Mesa. The Petros and Money Show, our final summer tour stop. We really appreciate everybody being here. Sean Green, Dodger legend, will be here in about an hour, and we will talk to him, and we will have Morongo Casino, Dodgers on deck at 5:30. Tim Cates, our executive producer, will be here live at 5:30 doing Morongo Casino, Dodgers on deck. We already had Henrik on from Barbecues Galore. We already talked to David Vassay from Chase Field in beautiful downtown Phoenix, Arizona. We have a lot more giveaways. Sean Green to join us, and the band Water Tower, and of course, Blue Ice Vodka, Brewery X, the Carl's Jr. Truck, Hoffy Hot Dogs, frozen yogurt courtesy of Yogurt Land, and the Fellowship of Great Sports Talk. We really are grateful
Great sports talk.
that everybody is here. And right now it is time, as we situate ourselves, for the top story.
Top story of the day.
All right, P. I figure, as we talked to David Vassay a little bit earlier, we would play a little.
And Vassay had a pretty good attitude, I would
He
say.
did.
Top to bottom, David Vassay's attitude was like a B-. And on the second city of a road trip, when the first city was Chicago, and you know Vassay was on a 3-day bender, that is pretty remarkable.
They were all basically alcoholics.
Yeah, so courtesy of AM 570, Dave comes on. He works here.
I'm going on a 3-day bender.
But that doesn't mean he has to be cool. And he was relatively cool today. I think went great.
In light of the delay as well. The delay was a bit odd. So here we go. Can or can't you complain? That's what we've decided to do today in the top story. Have you lived through enough misery?
It is hot.
Well, yes, you can complain about the weather. However, as I can't remember who it was. I want to say it might. Who was on with us that said South Florida? Try to get some of that action and complain to me about what the weather is like right now in August in Southern California. Oh, you know, it was Mike McDaniel, who was coaching in Miami the last 4 years. So there we go. Have you lived through enough sporting misery to complain about a 6-game losing streak by the back-to-back World Series champion Dodgers?
Not really.
Right? Do you need to be thankful? Do you need to be grateful if the Dodgers don't win a damn thing for the next 5 years? Yes.
I am very happy because I don't need to worry about whether or not I need to like wonder if I should be grateful or not, or how I should be feeling about something, because all I have to do is ask Matt Smith.
And I'll tell you.
The moral compass of Dodger Nation.
That's correct.
And he'll tell you what you should be grateful for, thankful for, resentful of, and pined for from the past, and be hopeful for the future.
For the future. That's exactly right, because you know what? The past, it's the past.
You can't do anything about it.
The future, we don't even know if we're going to get there.
You might be dead.
Let's celebrate today.
Right now.
Let's
the moment
celebrate
we're
today.
in. Just like
Together.
Just like Mike Damone says in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, wherever you are, that's the place to be. Isn't this great? Isn't this great?
Isn't this great?
The Dodgers on a 6-game losing streak. Earlier with Dave Vassay, we found out Blake Snell will be pitching Monday or Tuesday. Who knows when Tyler Glasnow is coming back? Who knows when Will Smith is coming back? Who knows if Shohei Ohtani will pitch again this season and if Dalton Rushing will play again. Our friend Mookie Betts has been in a 2-year slump, but he did turn it on at the perfect time during the playoffs last year. Freddie Freeman, as Dave Vassay told us 1 hour ago, is the straw that stirs the drink. Will turn 37 years old in 5 weeks. Max Muncy will be 36 in 18 days.
And he looks every bit of 47.
Guys that age routinely are no longer at their peak, and we have never had a three-peat in the National League ever. Ever. We have never had a three-peat in the National League. The A's and the Yankees have done it in the American League. No National League team ever. The odds are not good. On paper, the Dodgers are very good. But historically, Father Time, the baseball gods, not great precedent. So before everybody starts freaking out because you think this thing is not going to come together thanks to a 6-game losing streak, here is what we remember. The 1990s were miserable. The Lakers made one finals appearance, a loss to Michael Jordan's Bulls that kicked off their Chicago dynasty.
This is where Matt tells you what you need to be grateful for.
Exactly right.
You
remember the decade of the 90s.
You have a roof over your head and food in your mouth. How dare you ask for a G.I. Joe guy, you son of a
Do you
bitch.
remember the Kobe air balls against the Jazz in the playoffs? That was our Laker existence in the 1990s.
Humiliating.
The Kings won Stanley Cup final appearance, and the last time the freaking Canadians, not the Montreal Canadiens, but any Canadian team won a Stanley Cup was at the hands of the Kings. USC football in the 1990s gives you the double middle fingers. One Rose Bowl. They beat Northwestern.
Hey. I shaved it to 10 in the Sun Bowl in 98.
That season, P.
I scored a touchdown. They were up 17, and I said, no.
They lost 2 Sun Bowls.
I will shave this to 10 with my touchdown. F you, TCU.
Who called that touchdown?
Who were favored to beat by 21 points.
Who called that touchdown?
I don't remember.
They lost 2 Sun Bowls. They lost
Pat
the Freedom
Hayden,
Bowl.
probably, and Vern Lundquist.
Oh, yeah. They did win that Rose Bowl, but that season, P, even with the Rose Bowl win, they lost to both Notre Dame and UCLA in the regular season.
1995.
Exactly.
Yeah, Keyshawn Johnson team.
And they missed bowl games 4 times. A miserable decade for the proud football Trojans, the 1990s.
Hey, we missed the bowl game, too, in 2000.
UCLA basketball had one magical run, 1995, a tournament.
Oh, that was a big deal, Matt.
That was a huge deal at O'Bannon, Tyus Edney.
Toby Bailey. He still pulls wool off of that.
George Zedek. Oh, you want to talk about pulling wool in the Slavic countries. That dude cleans house.
They call him the Woolly Mammoth.
The Dodgers in the 1990s only made the playoffs twice. A very Angels-like decade for the Dodgers where they did not win a single playoff game. 0-6 in their playoff appearances for 10 years. The decade of the 90s.
But Hideo Nomo got us ready for Ohtani.
Indeed he did.
He lathered us up with Japan. You know, he got rid of all the bad feelings about World War II. And he set the table for Ohtani.
For the acceptance of Ohtani.
No
and the
doubt.
dominance that was to come.
Without Nomo in the 90s, we would never have Ohtani today and Uniqlo and all of our Japanese friends like Yamamoto and Sasaki, who's holding the ball tonight.
10 years of sports, P. One title from a blue chip team, the UCLA Bruins in 1995.
And that was a great moment.
Years and one title. If you were born...
What about Brandy Chastain showing her short sports bra, though, at the Rose Bowl?
Never heard of it.
I mean, that was an L.A. moment.
Never heard. Hey, you had the Columbia-USA game in 1994 as well at the Rose Bowl. You went through high school if you were born in 1980 and most of college with nothing. 0 parades, 2 NFL teams leaving your city for Oakland and St. Louis. You can complain. You earned it for a decade of futility. Meanwhile,
some of our listeners that are here weren't even born in the 90s.
That's right.
Like the guy in the Yeah shirt over here.
If you were born in 1990, you spoiled bastards. Because just when you were getting into sports, you got the Shaq Kobe Lakers three-peat. By the time you were out of college, you got to see the Lakers make 7 trips to the finals and win 5 titles. You got the three-peat and the Kobe repeat. Now, the Dodgers were still a mess, but you did get the USC Pete Carroll run with Matt Leinart and Reggie Bush.
Oh, that was a big deal.
That was a big deal.
It was a little bit like the fall of the Roman Empire. It got kind of gross there at the end.
But hey, right in the middle of it, this is great.
I mean, whenever I think of the Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush, Pete Carroll era now, I think of the scene in JFK and the Garden District where Tommy Lee Jones is painted in gold lame.
Oh, yeah.
And they have Kevin Bacon dressed up like a cherub, and they're all like, oh, you know, it was just Real debauchery. God bless them.
And the hockey fans, P. The first ever Kings Stanley Cup championships. 2 of them.
That was a big deal. We covered
A
those.
huge deal. We almost got decapitated on a parade bus.
I did. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
We had 3 straight UCLA Final Four appearances, which apparently, according to some people, isn't enough.
My bad.
For Ben Howland to keep his
Well,
job.
when you're not competitive in the games and Joakim Noah blows you away.
And
Yeah.
if you were born in 1990 while you were in high school, the NFL brought not 1 but 2 teams back to Los Angeles. Before you got out of high school, you got the 2 Kobe titles just before you were starting college. The Dodgers, you had to wait a little bit. And if you were born in 2000, my goodness, when it comes to the Dodgers.
So what is you're going to go through the Dodgers' greatness, I'm sure. But
Exactly, P.
All right, but what,
Look,
am I allowed to be grateful or am I allowed to be ornery? Like,
when
I
were you
want to know.
born, P? What did you grow up with here in the great city of Los Angeles? Titles or a drought? A decade worth of drought? Teams leaving you for other cities like freaking St. Louis?
I mean, I don't know if it's sports related or not, but just a lot of shame and regret, really.
For shame.
For those of you born in 2000, like the dude in the Yeah, Yeah, Yeahs shirt, what did you witness?
Nothing.
The fall of Troy.
You missed the world.
The fall of Troy.
You were born too late to enjoy things.
You had to live during the Steve Alford UCLA era of basketball.
You never had to do an emergency breakthrough on your girlfriend's phone only to get her dad.
The highlight of your UCLA basketball career was Lonzo Ball losing to Kentucky in the second round.
Yeah, and he shot like this.
Of the NCAA tournament. Your high school taste of the Dodgers was mixed, one of supreme dominance in the regular season combined with playoff misery. But they did make 2 trips to the World Series, lost to the Astros and the Red Sox. A trip to the World Series against the Red Sox that unfortunately cost one Boston beat writer his life at the mouth of Tim Cates on an MLB Network appearance. But your life as a Dodger fan is ridiculous. They started winning the division when you were 13. They have lost it 1 time since, and they won 106 games that year. You have seen 3 World Series titles and 5 World Series trips, a dominant run that has been unrivaled, even by those Atlanta Braves and TBS that were celebrated for so many years. USC football even gave you a Heisman Trophy winner that I know Petros is very excited about celebrating, despite not winning anything really as a team, and a head coach that decided to end arguably the most storied rivalry in the history of college football.
It'll be back when he's gone.
The point being, P, it's a 6-game losing
Here it
streak.
is. Here's where this is it.
This is where it all comes together.
This is when Matt tells you whether or not how to feel.
6-game losing streak.
Open your heart
in this century.
Tear it apart. Get ready for Matt to tell you, yes, you especially, sir,
Exactly.
the sailor shirt. Get ready for Matt to tell you
How to feel.
How to feel.
This millennium, this century.
How am I not myself?
We have had 6 Laker titles. We have had 3 Dodger championships. We have had 2 Kings Stanley Cups, 4 UCLA Final Four trips, 2 USC National Football titles, and even for those of you in the OC, an Angels World Series and a Ducks Stanley Cup victory.
07, the Ducks. Who can forget 07?
Not to mention, ignore the parade population, a Rams Super Bowl championship.
That parade was horse crap.
A grand total of 17 championships over these 25-plus years with baseball left to be decided. It is a 6-game losing streak amongst a century, a quarter century of absolute sporting dominance.
You're not
that we
allowed
ought to be thankful for.
You're not allowed to be upset.
That's right.
Do you hear him?
So,
smile.
Once again, let's raise a glass.
Okay.
To 17 championships over 25 years that we can reminisce about together, not some 6-game losing streak by a team that is 8.5 games up in the NL West right
17
now.
championships of vertical drinking.
That's exactly right. Cheers, everybody.
So you're supposed to be happy. You're not allowed to be upset.
Roll with the punches.
Now, let's say Roki Sasaki and his big stupid glove and his
Hey, that glove is working, okay?
and the frightened look on his face gets his boobs ripped off tonight in the land of the cactus.
How about he keeps his boobs?
How about he doesn't?
How about he keeps his
Let's
boobs?
just say he doesn't, as the Dodgers' entire pitching staff has a pretty flat chest these days. How am I supposed to feel then, Matt? How long can the losing streak go until I'm allowed to be frustrated?
I'm glad you asked, P, because last year it lasted 7 games.
Because I don't know how to feel.
7 games it lasted last year, and how did it end up? Exactly right, with a World Series championship. We still got a little bit of wiggle room here.
Straw man argument.
Huh? 7 games last year.
So 8 games I'm allowed to get upset?
Yes, 8th game you can get upset.
All right.
But not until then, Frogman.
Because I'm going to get pretty upset.
I think we forgot to do that.
We could bring it back next hour.
There we go.
Before Sean Green shows up.
Great idea.
All right. What do you want?
He's in Arizona.
We're here. We have a band. We have a band. What is this? This isn't a Bruce Springsteen concert where you yell out requests.
Yeah, well, listen, man, we've never tried that one before, but let's see if we can get a couple chords going here.
I'm tired of this illegal wire.
Right, let's see.
Illegal wiretapping.
Give me a bass line. Let's see if we can get this song that was just yelled at me from the. We've never tried this.
I don't like the Patriot Act.
All right.
That's what he was yelling about when I saw him. He went on for 30 minutes about the Patriot Act.
Steve Van Dorn.
What the hell is the Patriot Act?
Steve Van Dorn will join us when we return. The sounds of Water Tower will grace the people here. Come see us. We're going till 5:30 p.m., another hour, 45 minutes here at the VANS headquarters in Costa Mesa. It is the final stop of our PMS Summer Tour. Were you aware you can communicate with the show through the iHeartRadio app? Yeah, you just pop that AM 570 LA Sports tab. You'll see a little button there that says Talkback. Leave us a message. If it's good enough, if you're good enough, we'll play it on the air.
Sweet James takes the ball. He shoots. Goal!
If you've been hurt in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident, call the firm that gets real results. Call Sweet James Accident Attorneys.
Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event is here to keep your summer moving. A new Tundra makes it easy with unmistakable power, relentless performance, and the efficiency to take on more. From open plains to mountaintops, you're ready to master summer. Now get a powerful new Tundra with a low 2.99 APR for 72 months. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Pete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers. ...
4 dots?
Yeah.
Put the bomb in there. Put the bomb in there.
We're dead.
We're dead.
Yeah! I found something that moves, guys.
We hit an iceberg. Here comes the water.
Is anything happening?
Go ahead. You know, it looks like you know what you're doing.
Hey. We got a vibe.
Long hands minutes, right?
Yeah.
Had to think about that one for a second. Hey, what are you doing over there, dog?
Hey, bro, relax.
Okay, I'm sorry. Why does this move up and down?
Figure it out.
It gotta be on! I don't know why I dug right by the bomb. Gosh dang it, what a freaking annoying task.
can never do a summer tour without our friend, the Armenian legend, Henrik, the swollest Armenian ever from Glendale and the CEO of Barbecues Galore. Not just a barbecue aisle, it's a barbecue store. And he's giving away the Captain Cook all-in-one grill and cart, a $500 value. Henrik, tell us about the grill.
This is one of the most versatile grills you can get. Especially for Father's Day, you can make pizza on top, you can make veggies, you can make steaks, whatever you want to make on this grill, you're able to do it in a small little footprint. Doesn't take up a whole lot of room, but it performs like crazy.
The Captain Cook oven and cart, beautiful grill, and a believer in the biceps of Henrik. Barbecues Galore. It's not just a barbecue aisle, it's a barbecue store.
New name, new era. Here on ONT Field, we are the future of the game.
Runway 30 right.
Are you ready?
Clear for takeoff.
Our legacy goes back to those early flyboys of Latimer Field, those mavericks of Ontario, who dared to live on the edge, going the distance for glory and greatness, standing defiant. Because when you're making history, you bend the rules. And just like those mavericks we admire, we don't back down. So when you step to Ontario, we say, game on. Our home is ONT Field, and our Ontario legacy will live on for generations. We are bold. We are daring.
Ontario Tower, we're requesting a flyby.
We are rebels. Welcome to a new era in baseball. Are you ready? Because we are.
I'm sorry, Ontario, you are not cleared to buzz the tower.
We are the Ontario Tower Buzzers.
Were you aware you can communicate with the show through the iHeartRadio app? Yeah, you just pop that AM 570 LA Sports tab. You'll see a little button there that says Talkback. Leave us a message. If it's good enough, if you're good enough, we'll play it on the air.
Sweet James takes the ball. He shoots.
If you've been hurt in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident, call the firm that gets real results. Call Sweet James Accident Attorneys.
Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event is here to keep your summer moving. A new Tundra makes it easy with unmistakable power, relentless performance, and the efficiency to take on more. From open plains to mountaintops, you're ready to master summer. Now get a powerful new Tundra with a low 2.99 APR for 72 months. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Petros and Money Show, AM 570 LA Sports, as we are live on location at the VANS
Headquarters in Costa Mesa. Still here for 90 more minutes, and then Tim Cates going to be here for another hour of Dodgers on deck.
Who's going to stay for Tim Cates' Dodgers on deck? Who's got the ball?
I got a feeling this is the year. This is the year it's going to be packed for Dodgers on deck.
I heard Beachy the Parakeet is going to do the pregame interview with
Beachy.
David Vassay. This is the only bird I've ever seen that is a drink garnish. Joining us right now on your Toyota SoCal Dealers Celebrity Headset live from his own backyard. Quite simply, the greatest host in the history of great sports talk radio and beyond.
Great sports talk.
Bands, skateboarders, surfers, artists, people from all over the world have found a home with Vans. One of the greatest sports and leisure brands in the history of Southern California that has gone global. And its ambassador is our host, a guy who's been a longtime friend of a show, just organically, like we make most of our friends through the world of AM radio. It is fresh off the Warp Tour in Long Beach, headed out to beautiful Montreal, and then Washington, D.C. it is, the one and only Steve Van Doren of VANS. Our host and hero.
He opened his home to each and every one of you.
What a guy.
What a guy.
How are you, Steve? What's going on?
Hey, I'm doing great, especially everybody coming out here to Costa Mesa, California. When my dad moved from Boston in 1964, it was Costa Mesa, and he started VANS in 1966. We're honored to be here, and we're honored to have you guys. We finally got a stage built up for you.
I mean, this is
10
incredible.
years, you know?
This is incredible,
Nothing
Steve.
but class for you guys.
Remember the triple-decker one that I got my hair cut on?
Oh, yeah. How about that? We had the half
super
pipe.
cut.
Yeah, that was our half
They cut
pipe.
my hair around the headset. One
Exactly
of the
right.
best haircuts I've ever had.
That was our skate exhibition with the great Christian Hosoi. Jeff Grosso was out that day. That was a heck of a time for us, Steve.
Little demo on the ramp there.
Yeah, you have been with us for many years, helping us put on these great parties. Let's talk about your great party. I bumped into you at Long Beach at the Warp Tour. What an incredible
And
success.
Water Tower played the Warp Tour.
Water Tower played
Water
both
Tower-
days.
Honored to have them play at the VANS Warp Tour, and they're going to be coming out to beautiful Orlando, Mexico City, Montreal. These guys are diehards. I love
How about
it.
that, man?
Yes.
Absolutely
We
amazing.
got a Warp Tour band out here today.
It was a great atmosphere. It had been a while since we had that Warp Tour vibe. Give us an idea of what it was like rolling around the country thus far, especially here in Long Beach. 130,000 people over 2 days.
It was unbelievable. You know, the one thing is that, you know, they thought it was hot there, but if you were in Washington, D.C. in June when it was 104 degrees, 85% humidity, we were dying. But we're glad to be heading to Montreal in about 12 days and stuff. We're going up to get some of that Canadian love up there.
Absolutely.
And we did many times VANS Warped Tour over the 24 years. We did, again, from the West Coast, you know, going all the way to the East Coast, Montreal, as well as Toronto. But Vancouver was always a good stop, too. But, you know, we're only 2 years away from the Olympics. I was just thinking, somebody told me today that me and my daughter Christy, we went to Paris to watch and cheer on the skateboarders 2 years ago. And we were so proud of Arissa and Kokona got the gold and the silver medals in the girls' park out there. So 2 years from now, you will not believe the talent that I see out there. At the VANS Warped Tour, we have a 60-foot wide, 13.5-foot vert ramp. And the demos that you see on these 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, in 2 years, it's going to be an amazing time. So looking forward to that. Just got back from New York City. You know, sometimes
New York City?
Yes.
What was going on in the big town?
So we went out as a give back day. So the president of Timberland had got 20 volunteers from all the VF companies. And we went out there, and my grandson's 12. We said, you're going with us because he needs to get community hours. So we worked his ass off for 8 hours. We actually swept, cleaned, weeded, and painted with 20 people, entire skate park.
Fantastic.
Now it's called Owl Skate Park, the Millennium in New York City.
That is fantastic.
And so it was really,
We
really
need
great.
more skate parks, Steve.
Yes, we do. You know, but going to do a collab. Maybe you have to go along with me on this one. But Fiji,
I'm in.
Fiji Air.
I'm in.
We're flying from Fiji Air from L.A. to Fiji for like 3.5 days. It's like 3 days, 4 nights. And we're going to have Caballero go, Ray Barbie go, Tony Alva. They'll play music. Robert Vargas painting up stuff. And we're going to go do a demo out there with some BMXers and stuff with Fiji Air. We're making shoes. So everybody on that flight, 350 people getting shoes.
Wow.
Fiji.
Do they know
Vans
that?
collab.
Do the people on the flight know that they're going to be getting
that's
shoes?
if they sign up right
Oh,
now.
beautiful.
That's right. You know, so
Where do they
that's just
sign up?
something. I just go to Fiji Air, I'd say right
Okay.
now. We'll be running a contest for people to win. You'll be watching, just watch Vans.com. All right.
What? Oh, in the retail
In the retail stores.
Yeah, go
All right.
retail.
Retail stores,
All
you can
I
get
heard when I heard that Vans is going to Fiji and there's going to be a special flight is that I'm going to be holding down the fort here.
it. I am going.
While Matt is
I'm
being
in.
towed into a wave
Let's go.
by Laird Hamilton.
Be doing no complies with Ray Barbie. I
Right
can't
on.
wait.
That's it.
What
So
keeps...
We're going to try to get the record for the highest flight for a concert. So Ray's going to play on
Oh,
board and
nice.
stuff like that. But what's exciting, 2027, Dogtown and the Z-Boys movie documentary is 25 years old. So in January, we're going to be going. They moved Sundance Festival now to Boulder, Colorado. So we're going to go out there. We'll take our motorhome out. Might set up a skate ramp, and hopefully it's not snowing down in Denver area.
Right.
And re-release is going to be April of 2027 around the world and stuff. So Sony Pictures, we're working with them right now to get that done. And WSL, we're going to be going over for the Pipe Masters December 8th to the 20th. So we'll be over there on the North Shore of Oahu. If
You have a house, right?
What's that?
You
Yes.
have like a big
we have
house, big party
yeah, right.
house.
House there right on the beach. And then, but the Waves, they've moved Pipe to February for about 3 years. And they're bringing it back to the original time, which is December, to get better pipe waves and stuff. So looking forward to that. Yep.
All right.
What keeps the Warped Tour going? I mean, because, man, it is a labor. You guys go all over. I mean, there's great bands like Water Tower, and there's so many people being featured and art being featured. But, man, what an undertaking.
It
I mean,
is. So
you could just sell shoes and not worry about it.
You wouldn't believe at a concert that they would buy shoes. I designed special shoes. We sold over 2,000 pairs.
Damn!
In Long Beach. I mean, it's amazing people carry them around. We got a nice bag for them and stuff, but they buy, they love collectible things. And Vans Warped Tour, I did it for 24 of the 25 years. It was 40 stops in the U.S. Sometimes we did 15.
Full death.
It was traveling on a bus for 24 years. It was gnarly. Now, we took 5 years off. We said 25th anniversary, we're done. And then Insomniac called us 2 years ago and said, we'd like to bring the Vans Warped Tour back. So we had 5 years to rest up, and Kevin Lyman, the founder, myself, Vans says, okay. So now it's 3 stops last year, 5 stops this year with Mexico and Canada added in. But it still gets close to 500,000 people.
Yeah.
So
a lot of people wearing those basketball jerseys when I was rolling in. Pretty cool merch you guys made this year for it.
Yep. So anyway, they're a great partner. We're really glad to have it back. I didn't think it'd ever have the energy to go back again, but it's kind of get you going. And all the stage managers are all from the old Vans Warped Tour. And just it's an amazing thing.
We could all be as gracious and loving as Steve Van Dorn.
That's right.
I mean, what a guy. What a host.
Hey, football's back, isn't it?
Football is back.
It's coming
Football's back.
Less than a week away. Got our
know.
first preseason. Well, last night we had a Hall of Fame game. Carson Beck and a little Georgia Tech showdown got us rolling.
I mean,
so, yeah,
if
we are back.
you want to take one of your fancy Vans planes that looks like a shoe to East Lansing, Michigan, I've got a Toledo versus Michigan State game with your name on it.
Spartans.
It's
So again,
beautiful that time of year.
Steve, we can sign up for the Fiji trip at the Vans retail stores.
That's coming up.
That is open
yes.
now. Coming
Yep,
up. Okay.
Yep. So that'll be a good one and stuff.
Get on a plane and go to Montreal to check out the Warped Tour.
Yep. Hey, I wanted to pass on my mother of 96 years passed away about 3 weeks ago. She was a great lady. Her name was Dolly, and I just want to have a shout out for my mom. Best mother ever.
There we go.
Dolly.
God bless Dolly.
Dolly Van Dorn.
Yep. My brothers and sisters, everybody, we're thinking of her all the time. But she was the first store manager. She was an accountant for the company, and she had 5 kids. Talking about a great lady in the early days. Family. Dolly. That's it.
What a wonderful thing.
Yep.
The great Steve Van Dorn.
Beautiful.
What a family.
Thank you.
As much as they've given to Southern California and our culture, let alone the Petros and Money Show and great sports talk. We got another hour and a half. Sean Green.
Yeah.
Could be here now.
He's hiding somewhere.
And we will return with prizes, baseball talk, and great sports talk all the way until
Great sports talk.
5:30. Then Tim Cates takes over with Morongo Casino Dodgers on deck. It is the one and only Petros and Money Show on a Frogman Friday on AM 570 LA Sports, your home of Dodger baseball.
Quick James takes the ball. He shoots. Goal!
If you've been hurt in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident, call the firm that gets real results. Call Sweet James Accident Attorneys.
Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event is here to keep your summer moving. A new Tundra makes it easy with unmistakable power, relentless performance, and the efficiency to take on more. From open plains to mountaintops, you're ready to master summer. Now get a powerful new Tundra with a low 2.99 APR for 72 months. we make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
scoreboard broadcast booth. Dodger baseball coming up at 6:40. Roki Sasaki on the mound. Dodgers on deck coming up live from where we sit right now. VANS headquarters in Costa Mesa at 5:30 p.m., meaning we still got about an hour and 20 minutes to go before we are done.
You guys don't have the balls to hang in for an hour and 20 minutes more. You don't have the balls. You don't have the balls. Isabella's here from the group home. Great to see Isabel.
Great to see Izzy.
Who's going to drive her home tonight? It's going to be a battle. Man, not since Penelope in the Odyssey has there been so many suitors for a woman. I'm taking her home. I'm taking her home. Maybe Sean Green. Maybe because he's so good looking. Joining us right now on our stage live, Matt.
It's pretty impressive.
An impressive man.
We've been chasing him for a decade.
Well, he's very elusive. He remains elusive.
High demand.
One of our favorite Dodgers of all time, a Tustin Tiller, a man with a great attitude. I shouldn't have thrown that at you, huh? Multiple All-Star, Gold Glove winner, and a Silver Slugger Award winner. 15 years in the big leagues. 6 of 6 with 4 home runs game, which I watched live. I mean, on TV. Versus the Brewers in Milwaukee is still one of the great single game performances ever in baseball. Shove it, Ohtani.
Period.
Some idiot named Shohei Ohtani tied his LA record last year with 53 on-base games in a row.
Period.
We try to forget what's happening now to remember the greatness of the past. And he still looks like he could do it today. Joel Klatt's golf partner, but we won't hold that against him. On your Toyota Southern California Celebrity Hotline, it is Sean Green on the Petros and Money Show.
Oh, yeah. People are excited.
What a guy. I mean, we have a band that we could hear each other talk. We have the measured, zen-like attitude of Sean Green. You people don't deserve this. Sean, how are you? It's great to see you.
Great to be back on your show. It's been too long.
Yeah. It has. It was like 2 years ago or last year at the Dodgers Fan Fest or something like that. With me and David Vassay out there frying in the sun. But I know you don't follow the Dodgers day in and day out and live it like we have to because, why would you? You don't have to. But you've been on teams in the midst of a losing streak. This is an enormously successful team at this point, but they're in the midst of a losing streak. Are you scared to smile in the clubhouse or have a guffaw on the plane if there's this kind of losing streak? Do people get mad and say, hey, is it like that? What's it like out there during a losing streak?
Yeah, like on a normal team, I wouldn't say the Dodgers are a normal team. A normal team, yeah, like there's not a lot of loud music playing and stuff in the clubhouse. Guys are a little bit more, I think, got to be, business first, right? When things are going really well, guys are joking around it's a little looser in the clubhouse. But I would imagine with the Dodgers, they're so far ahead of everyone, and it's not a question of whether or not they're going to win the division. It's not a question of whether they're going to, have a good shot at winning the World Series. Like the one team that I was on, so I was on one team that was, kind of ran away with it, and that was when I got traded to the Mets in 2006. Sorry, yeah, a couple clues in there.
Oh.
And the next... You got traded. What do you want from it?
I did get traded.
You going to boo Sean Green?
Yeah.
I'll have you removed.
I think some of these
They drive you out in a shoe, too. It's humiliating. Stop.
I did get booed a few times in LA for sure. So I don't know if they're still the same people here, but yeah. So then the next year in 2007, my last season, we had a 17-game lead with 17 to play, and we lost to the Phillies. So we were losing, almost every day, and you could kind of feel things slipping away. It's like, well, how are we gonna cough it up tonight? Was kind of the mentality.
Ooh.
And I think it's far from that here with the Dodgers. Obviously, it's you just want to right the ship, and I think everyone knows what's headed their way over the next couple months.
What was favorite thing? I know it's changed. I mean, it's remarkable what it's become and how old it is. I mean, the second oldest stadium or third oldest stadium in all of baseball. But what was your favorite thing about playing at Dodger Stadium? Like as a player, what is it that players love about that place?
Yeah, there's so many things. I mean, the atmosphere. It just the setting is beautiful. You're in LA. You have perfect weather every day. You have the grounds crew did an amazing job of keeping the field. I think it was the best surface of anywhere in baseball. And the fans, even though once you get to from the third to the seventh inning, we're the best fans in baseball. First few innings,
it's tough. It's tough to get around town.
But then I will tell you, when Eric Gagne came in and started dominating, you can give Eric Gagne a hand, right?
Yeah.
When Eric Gagne came in, it changed the atmosphere because then people were staying all the way to the end. That was the highlight of the game, highlight of the show, and for us, I'd get chills every time he'd come out to that music.
So we hear at Dodger Stadium at a particular time of the year, we'll always hear about the shadows. Oh, the shadows. Share with us as a dominant
the
hitter,
hitter's eye.
as a silver slugger, the batter's eye, the shadows. Walk us through the challenges of hitting when the shadows show up at Dodger Stadium. What are they talking about?
Yeah, it's super hard. So anytime the pitcher or the outfield is brighter than where you are at home plate, it's really hard to see. You can't pick up the spin. So my first year here, they didn't there's the batter's eye. So it's just where they black out a few of the seats in the outfield. They had it for the right-handed hitters. So like it would be on this side, but as a left-handed hitter, if you're facing, I guess to be a lefty, you couldn't see. Because if it was a full house, there'd be white shirts.
Well, that's not cool.
You can so I kept complaining about it, and then the next year they blacked that out. And yeah, for me, I always loved a stadium that had a really good dark background, where the stadiums I like to hit the most. So the background's huge, and then when that gets bright and it's dark at home plate, it makes it really hard. I mean, and it's usually for about 3 or 4 innings that it's really tough.
A long time ago, I used to live with a right fielder at USC, and I wasn't very familiar with baseball and no hand-eye coordination to speak of. But I just remember, and he was a good hitter. I mean, I think he led the College World Series in home runs. His name was Brad Ticehurst. He was on the Yankees for a little while. But I just remember the torture of going 0 for 4, and then the elation of when he was, have like a 3 for 4 and this and that. And I remember thinking at the time, my God, what a terrible existence. It's got to be now you're very famous for your measured approach and not getting too high, not getting too low. But how difficult is that as a hitter? I mean, because we even see guys like Shohei Ohtani, supposed to be Babe Ruth, struggling, striking out, getting all mad, apologizing to the ump over and over, all weird.
Yeah.
How hard is it to do, and how hard was it for you, a guy who seems like he's ice cold?
Yeah, with the ice
water in the vein.
That's always more aspirational. You're always like trying to be there, but it drives you crazy. It's not like when you're hitting well, you are ecstatic walking around on cloud 9. I think it's kind of opposite when you're struggling. Or most of the time you're constantly it's just always in your head. You're thinking about, okay, I'm 0 for 6. We got to face Randy Johnson, Kurt Schilling next couple of days, and so you're constantly thinking about your swing, and then and you're almost like your eyes are there, but there's the lights are on, but nobody's home. When you're hitting really well, you basically can just leave the stadium and live your life. So that's all. That's kind of different. It's not like I'm walking around like, hey, I'm getting a bunch of home runs and hot. It's just like I could go, I'm going to go enjoy a nice dinner and not think about baseball. And that's really the difference. It's and I used to joke around in spring training. The first, I would say before the first game, I would shake everyone's hand and say, enjoy the last few seconds of sanity for the next, 7 months or so.
What a great existence!
And no, it is like it is a crazy. I mean, when you're failing, anywhere from 70 to 75% of the time,
and doing well,
and doing well, it's tough to to go home at night and not obsess and think about what you need to do to get better.
Not a lot of people out here playing baseball at the professional level, but I think there's probably, as we look
got
out,
a couple listeners,
But I would imagine we got a decent population of people that like
future ones.
Exactly right there.
Right.
He's got the best chance.
He does.
Everybody else is toast.
That know the frustration of playing golf. Petros mentioned you play with Joe Klatt. Does the nature of failure in baseball help you?
Could you imagine being the third guy in that threesome?
Oh, man.
Two guys all buttoned up, looking all
good-looking dudes.
I got my cold plunge this morning.
Hitting the ball a mile.
Joel's a golfer. He's a golfer.
And what are you?
I'm a wannabe. I mean, I'm decent, but he's a joke. He
takes it too seriously.
No, he's just like he could be winning that. What's that tournament in Tahoe? He needs to get in that. He needs to get in that.
Whatever.
He'll make a run at it for sure.
Does baseball help you with golf? Because it is an incredibly frustrating thing to do.
Yeah, it helps and it hurts. I think it helps. There's certain things that you I think you get the distance because you know how to utilize your body in the right way to generate more club head speed. But then at the same time, gets a little wilder. A lot of hitters slice the ball more. Pitchers, they don't have to worry about hitting, so a lot of them tend to be better golfers, and they have a lot more time in their hands.
What a lot of people have this debate, right? Hardest thing to do in all of sports: play quarterback. Is it hockey because you've got to skate on an ice surface? And give us an idea of how hard it is to hit professional pitching. Like what is it that you need to figure out in order to be able to do that?
Yeah, I mean, I think a good example is a guy like future Hall of Famer Albert Pujols. He was the greatest. Probably besides Barry Bonds, he was probably the best hitter in the National League for a decade. And then he comes to the Angels, and for the first half of the season, I think he was hitting under 200.
He was 0 for April.
Right, so he was struggling, and that's the difference between someone who's future Hall of Famer and signs a huge contract to being amongst the bottom of the pack. It's very little tweaks here and there, and when it clicks, like for me, I was pretty streaky. When it clicked, I felt like I couldn't get out. And then I can go weeks and not hit the ball at the infield. I mean, it was just it's very subtle. So and I think a lot of people talk about how hard people throw and all that. That wasn't really as hard as you faced Pedro Martinez, briefly a Dodger, right? It wasn't how hard he threw. It was obviously the movement, but it was also the pitch that he's not throwing. So you always have that in the back of your mind. He has a great fastball and a changeup that come out of his hand the same way, and one's going up and one's going down. And so you have to be able to, you're always in between worried about the other pitch that he didn't throw.
After that crazy game against the Brewers, Sean Green was able to relax and enjoy dinner without thinking about baseball because of all those home runs. Sean Green, it's hard to move the needle on Sean Green. He's very measured man. That being said, do you get excited watching the Dodgers play these days? Do you enjoy watching them have success? Does it mean anything to you, or are you jaded and bitter with Joel Klatt at the golf club watching on television? How do you process when baseball's on and when the local teams? Because everybody wants to talk about it with you, and of course it's a topic on everybody's mind when they're doing well.
Yeah, no, Dave Roberts and I were really close. We played together, and still are close. So. It's of course I pull for the Dodgers. Last World Series, you didn't bring this up, but those are my two teams.
Right.
So yeah.
So what'd you do?
I mean, I was.
You're good either way.
I was pretty neutral. I have a closer tie to the Dodgers, and so for me, I was good either way. But I did love my time. Played for the Blue Jays. I was with the organization for 8 years and 5 years in LA, and I actually. No booze. The Dodgers won. What are you doing?
Dude, the Dodgers tore out their esophagus.
Yeah.
Like literally.
Crushed their souls.
Like it was the worst thing that ever. You could hear Freddie Freeman screaming on the field. 60,000 people. Like, trust me, the Canadians have suffered. My God.
Yeah. Yeah, but I got called up in September of '93 and got a ring because I was up there for 2 weeks. I went 0 for 6, but I gave Joe Carter a day off.
Yeah, Joe Carter.
I gave him a day off, and that's why I hit that home run and
exactly
right in the World Series.
It's exactly right.
I went to a strip club with Joe Carter in New Orleans, so I'm not sweating it either.
Pros versus Joes, ladies and gentlemen.
What a night.
Where is your Toronto Blue Jays World Series ring?
I have it in a safe.
It's just in a safe.
Yeah.
Do you ever look at it?
No, I don't.
You ever show it to anybody?
I've showed it. Like,
that's what I mean.
Canadians or something like that. You want to see it? Like, I got one of these.
Canadians are in town. Let's show it to them.
Pierre.
Are there any Canadians here?
No.
Right? I'll show you my ring.
Yeah. We don't involve.
I should have brought it. You guys
right? That would have been cool.
That. Yeah.
Hey Pierre, I got something for you.
Jean-Luc, check this out.
But you got a little excited. Do they invite you to come around and like hang out or anything like that?
Up in Toronto?
No, the Dodgers. To hell with it.
Oh, I thought you were talking.
I was thinking Toronto too.
No, we're done with that.
He's ADD a little bit. Huh? He's all over.
You think?
Yeah. No, I'll do stuff for the Dodgers, here and there when they need me to come out or want me to come out. But I try to stay, close to the organization and be a part of things.
You should, because you're such a great guy.
I appreciate that.
The great Sean Green, ladies and
That's
gentlemen.
right. We're gonna make him stay for another one.
We are?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna make him stay for another one.
You're good to stay for another one, Sean?
Of course.
Can we get you anything?
No, I'm great.
Froyo.
No.
Blue Ice vodka cocktail.
The difference between what we just did with Sean Green and what Tim Conway does with his guests is he turns off their mic and then he asks them if they're going to stay. And he goes immediately to break.
And
Now we
forces them to
put him in an
stay.
awkward position. Hey, so you're going to stay for another? Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
But at least we didn't turn his mic off, so he can't say no. If he does, we don't even hear it. Oh, well, we'll be right back with more Sean Green.
Yeah, all right, ding dong.
And we will be right back, ding dong, with more Sean Green on a Frogman Friday on the Petros and Money Show on AM 570 LA Sports.
Frogman?
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Pete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
Right now, it's Speedy Cash.
That's right. Speedy Cash offers cold hard cash on the spot.
Just a few clicks at speedycash.com was all it took to get the cash I need.
Speedy Cash has helped millions get cash when they need it most.
I didn't have time to waste. I applied today at speedycash.com and already got my cash.
At Speedy Cash, we know life moves fast, and so do we. Just call or click, and you could have cash today.
Love that Speedy Cash.
Petros and Money Summer Tour.
Takes the ball. He shoots.
If you've been hurt in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident, call the firm that gets real results. Call Sweet James Accident Attorneys.
Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event is here to keep your summer moving. A new Tundra makes it easy with unmistakable power, relentless performance, and the efficiency to take on more. From open plains to mountaintops, you're ready to master summer. Now get a powerful new Tundra with a low 2.99 APR for 72 months. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
Hey, what's up? It's Tim Cates live at the Petros and Money Summer Tour, the final tour stop here at VANS in Costa Mesa. What a party it is yet again. Thank you so much to Steve Van Dorn, who was on with the guys earlier, and everybody at Vans here at the headquarters in Costa Mesa for all they do, setting things up, getting everything all done. What are we doing? Taking a selfie here? Oh, Petros? Let's talk to Petros real quick.
My hat.
Somebody took your hat. Petros, we're on the stream right now only.
Yes.
The summer tour, the final one. What does it mean to have all these people out here?
It's always great. I always worry that no one's going to show up, and then people show up, and I feel stupid for worrying, but I feel like if I don't worry, then people won't show up. So I'm glad that people show up and everybody's having fun. It's been hot, but everybody's been in a great mood and in a festive mood.
Guy said, fix your hair.
Everybody's pretty annoying. Hey, how are you, sir? Hey.
All right, thanks, Pete.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to go back up there and do the rest of the show.
All right.
We're keeping Sean Green for another segment.
And then at 45, I got a special thing for you guys to play. All right?
Well, my daughter keeps bugging me and when am I coming on? And it's I didn't ever tell you.
I'll split the segment with her. 45, we'll split the segment with her.
Look at that's a beautiful family.
That is a beautiful family. Look at they're here for the Petros Money Summer Tour. You guys, your guys' first time out here?
Nah, we stay around the corner. We've been here before.
Right on.
Yeah.
What do you think about the atmosphere, all the people here, the band playing? It's a good time.
Yeah, super good vibes. Vans always kills it on the events. Let's just get that skate park, no helmet rule taken off. I told him, let's get that helmet off the Vans skate park.
I'll talk to Mr. Van Dorn for you guys.
Yeah, we gotta get that one.
I'll get right on that.
Thank you.
So again, thanks to all our sponsors for all their help this summer. As you come to the back here, we got Brewery X, we got our friends at Yogurtland, we got our friends at Carl's Jr., we got all our friends at Blue Ice Vodka, Jen and Silk and Tom. They're all great sponsors and friends and partners with us at AM 570 LA Sports. Again, Vans. Sweet James Burger, Speedy Cash. They're all our friends. They're all our partners, and they're all part of the VMS Summer Tour. Enjoy the music from Water Tower, and enjoy the rest of the show, everybody.
Matt Money Smith.
Petros and Money AM 570 LA Sports. Oh, enjoying the sounds of Water Tower. And our man Kenny has got a book, More Than Talent, 7 Steps to Attain the Brand, Acquire the Gigs, and Amass Lifetime Fans.
Let me see that. The Water Tower book?
That is the Water Tower book.
Water Tower, the band, and Kenny from Water Tower has been
the best.
Blessing. Awesome to have them here. And Sean Green, I've never seen him dance the Irish jig. He was dancing and getting crazy during
he
the
is
break.
limber in the lower half, that's for sure.
Joining us right now. But like
got to be to have a swing that sweet. I mean, you know.
But like the Irish field, the Highland dancing, he was able to keep his upper body.
That's right, upper body super stiff.
The one and only Sean Green is our guest for another segment. It's great to have him. The Tustin Tiller himself, and of course a great Dodger. We try to forget his time with Toronto. We did not know or remember that he was split between 2 countries last year in October into November. What a World Series it was. What a memory for Dodger fans. Watching Shohei Ohtani now and watching him with the Angels and all that, what are your impressions of what we're looking at? Because growing up, you hear about Babe Ruth and all that stuff, and it's kind of hard to believe that you're watching it happen in a different way and a better way all over again, but I guess that's sort of what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, he should, as long as he's pitching, it should be an automatic MVP every year. Even if he goes out and if he had a mediocre offensive year and a mediocre, pitching season, he's the MVP. Anyone who could do what he's done, but to go out and, have a top offensive season or top 2 or 3 in all of baseball, and to go out and be, a top 2 or 3 pitcher in the league is absolutely incredible. He's going to go down as the greatest, baseball player who's ever lived.
What's the best thing about Canada?
The best thing about Canada, people are really nice. They don't boo former Dodgers.
Oh, shut at the Dodger fans booing them.
No.
They might after last season.
No, it's really nice people, and I think it was it was a great organization to come up with. I came up with a great time. I was drafted in '91, and in '92, '93, the team wins the World Series, and they had a philosophy. Pat Gillick was the general manager, who's in the Hall of Fame now, but he wanted to try to bring good people in to play, not just the best players. And that was, you had guys like John Olerud, former Cy Young Warner, Pat Henkin. You can go on and on of all the quality people. Carlos Delgado, still a good friend of mine. So I think there's something to be said for that. And you get a bunch of good guys together that have talent, then special things happen. I think the Dodgers have a really good mix of people too. I think it's kind of been maybe an unspoken philosophy is if there's someone that doesn't fit, they get rid of them.
Is it true that they had to choose between you and Carlos Delgado because they just didn't have the cash to pay both of you all that scratch because you were both playing so well? And did you hold it against them that they chose Carlos, or were you happy that they chose Carlos because you got to come back here?
No, it was a little different than that. I think I kind of forced their hand, and in the sense that they basically told my agent we're either going to sign, they're going to sign me to a long-term deal or trade me because I was going to walk in a year. And
you were like, I got to get out of here.
No, I didn't expect it to leave. And, really what happened was the team was up for sale. We were always looking up at the Yankees and the Red Sox, and even Baltimore was really good back then. And we had a really good team. And we had, at one point, our starting rotation in '98, we just missed the playoffs, was Roger Clemens won the Cy Young, Chris Carpenter, future Cy Young Award winner. We had Roy Halladay on the team. We had Kelvin Escobar, former great with the Angels. So we had we had Jose Canseco at 46 home runs. We had Delgado and a bunch of great offensive teams. So we were just one or two players away from getting there, and they just couldn't spend the money. So at that point, I'm like, look, I don't really want to commit until we know what direction the organization's headed, and I kind of forced their hand.
Yeah, you forced their hand, Sean Green. You
all
gave
the way
him
to L.A.
the dead-eye stare, holding your Mach 77, like, hey, you going to send me to California or what? Sean Green is our guest on the Petros and Money Show. We mentioned in the last segment playing with Dave Roberts and your relationship with Dave Roberts over the years. For a long time, Matt and I, every time we run into somebody on the street, they want to fire Dave Roberts because he did this or that, in a playoff game. Nobody's making that call anymore. Are you surprised at the level of success he's had as a manager, just in that there's not a lot of guys that have had that much success as a manager ever?
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised at all. Whatever he was going to do after baseball, he was going to be successful. I actually thought, and I think he started doing a little TV, I thought he was going to be the next, Saturday Night Baseball guy, because he's so articulate and, he's just so personable. And, but I think he just, obviously he really wanted to get back into baseball, and he moved up in the ranks pretty quickly from, became a bench coach and, and then, got the manager's job. And he's just so good with people. And I think that's kind of the direction the manager's role has headed. You got to balance a lot of personalities and make sure you got the front office got to be happy. You got the players, you got the media, the fans. You got to kind of balance all that stuff. And Dave has done a great job of that. And he does a great job of calling the games as well. I know he had some criticism early, but it's always easy to look back and think of what should have, could have happened, with pitching moves and things like that late in the game.
You, speaking of doing media, I'm sure places are falling over themselves to try to get you in the booth. I mean, the way you look, the delivery, obviously the accolades, playing.
What do you mean, Matt?
Do you not?
Do you need a new partner? Is that what you're saying?
Let's go. We need a third guy in the booth.
You got Quasimodo over here to the left.
Did you ever want to do it? Like, what happened? Because of your ties with Stanford, you were supposed to go to Stanford. Did you give Sergey Brin a bunch of money, and now you're sitting on billions of dollars?
You were supposed to go to Stanford. That says a lot.
Yeah.
So
what is the question?
The question is,
who should I ask?
What are you doing now?
Yeah.
Because it would seem like with all of the outlets that are playing baseball now, they would absolutely come to get Sean Green to do some media.
They're not pounding down the door, but I do fill in sometimes. I haven't in a few years, but I would fill when guys were out of town on the pre and post game show for the Dodgers, which is always fun to do. So I co-founded a tech company a little over a decade ago called Greenfly, and we power all the short form content for all the sports leagues. Everything runs through. We have AI. So I've been focused on that. So all the players have our app on their phone. They get off the field. They have all their photos and video for all the different leagues in golf and in Europe and stuff. So I've been really enjoying that and trying to continue to build that business.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to go from that.
He's just more impressive than I.
All of the professional athletes use my app, and they just give me photos, and we create compelling content for them and, travel the world.
We asked.
Messi uses our app. I don't know if you saw that. See, look at that. See what I mean?
Yeah.
I was in Monaco the other day with Charles Leclerc, and we were walking around.
No.
The great Sean Green, everybody. What a stud. Joining us. I got to ask you, because we asked Dumbass Dave about it in the first hour, David Vassay, not Robert.
Yeah, I was like,
no, Vassay. We asked Vassay just how special and how important Freddie Freeman is, not just to this team, but just as a baseball player overall. What are your impressions of him? How well do you know Freddie Freeman?
He's great. So I don't know if you know this, but my dad coached him when he was like 12, 13 years old.
I had an inkling.
Look at that.
Yeah. So he's an Orange County guy, And so I knew him a little bit when he was a kid. He'd come to the batting cages and, I talked to him a little bit. But he was always, he was a great kid. He's never really changed. I mean, you see it, the smile on his face, and you see, what he's all about on the field. And that's just who he is. He's just a quality human being, and he's had, a Hall of Fame career.
You mentioned the cage. Do you ever get in the cage? Like, do you ever get the itch to get in the cage? Have you ever, does that ever happen that you want to get a bat back on your shoulder and take a few hacks?
No, I mean, if I was at a cage, I would want to hit, but I don't have a cage. Like, just if there's one here, like, yeah,
right. That's what I mean.
I'd want
like
to go
if
hit.
You were,
yeah. No,
There's
I always
a half
loved.
pipe over there.
It's like a cage.
Yeah, it's a different kind of cage. No, I loved. That was one of the things I loved about playing is I loved hitting. I loved batting practice, and I loved going to the cage by myself, hitting off the tee, and just like really working on the swing and doing that. Like that's for me what was the most enjoyable part of being a professional baseball player was not only the opportunity, but but the requirement to really hone something and kind of continue to make it better and get out of the slumps and tweak it all the time.
So would we is it like that exclusive dating app where like you have to be at a certain level in order to subscribe to your service, or could
like the
two
sugar,
idiots,
like the sugar daddy one?
Yeah, like two idiots like us. Can we get on the green fly and like kind of send you some content like from today, and you'll create some super cool content for us?
No,
or
so
Like
it's
you
not
moved
like
around
that.
the stage in front, you were back here.
No, you guys are definitely cool enough to use it. It's just,
we are.
But you have to be connected to an organization that's the customer, and then then you're using
So
it.
we're- so
You'll
we're
get
not
your
cool
content.
enough.
Well, I mean, yeah, you should bring
Get
all
iHeartMedia.
your organizations,
Get
iHeartMedia and Fox. I don't know if we work with Fox, but
I do.
No, I know you do. I don't know if we do.
Oh.
I have to.
Well, I'll
dig
make
it
a
up.
call.
Make a call.
Yeah.
I'll get you
I'll
and
see if we
Clad.
can get,
I can get you and Clad on
Yeah,
there.
you
gotta-
can cover. You can cover Michigan, Ohio State, and New Mexico, Central Michigan.
Yeah.
Fire up Chips, taking on the Lobos. The great Sean Green, everybody. What a star.
Fantastic.
What a great guy. What a nice man. And a fabulous Dodger. And we'll be back with more great sports talk. We can do outro music, Ronnie. The band is on hiatus. They're vaping in the back.
They've earned a break.
Speaking of vapes, does anybody? Anyway, no, nothing. We'll be back.
We still got to give away the 65-inch TV.
We got a lot of dishes to wash.
We forgot to give away the Vans for a year when Steve Van Dorn was up here.
But Steve Van Dorn, Henrik, Sean Green, David Vassay, what a day it's been here at the Vans headquarters. We still got more. Stay with us. There's supposed to be a surprise coming up next.
What?
On AM 570 LA Sports. You're home.
Is it Willie Galt?
Of Dodger. It is. It was Willie Galt one year, and that wasn't the easiest interview. But this year it is not. Unless Willie Galt arrives, and then I'll be
He's coming on.
pretty unhappy. So you were pretty fast.
Yes, I was.
I was. Okay.
All right.
We'll be back with more.
Yamamoto's 0-2. Coming to Kirk. Broken back, ground ball. Betts has it, steps on the bag. The throw to first. Double play! From backs against the wall to back.
Dodger fans, this is Freddie Freeman. This is Kyle Tucker.
This is Dave Vassay's best friend, Kike Hernandez.
You're listening to the home of the back-to-back world champion Dodgers
on AM 570 LA Sports.
Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event is here to keep your summer moving. A new Tundra makes it easy with unmistakable power, relentless performance, and the efficiency to take on more. From open plains to mountaintops, you're ready to master summer. Now get a powerful new Tundra with a low 2.99 APR for 72 months. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
The Dribble and Drive annual contest winner, the man. It's Kevin. He did it at the Clipper game. What brought you to this moment?
I attend Clipper games often. They always had this dribble and drive outside of the arena before the games. Decided to go second to last game and signed up. Didn't think I was going to pass the outside, and then I got through, beat everyone else out at it. And told me I could come back for the last game against the Golden State. I wasn't expecting to win. Last shot, had to look back at the Halo screen, and then I saw that I actually won the game.
Were you freaking out? Was your heart beating all crazy? Were you surprised at your ability to overcome and beat all those guys? A lot of good players out there.
Yeah, I missed the first 4, got in a rhythm. I didn't know I was going to hit that last shot, but yeah, I was surprised.
And how are you so good at basketball? Did you grow up playing?
So I was born and raised in Oxnard, ended up in the Philippines for college. I would play basketball out there, did the culture over there, no shoes, basketball on the street. I like shooting around, so.
You got a Camry, a Sequoia, now a Tacoma. What keeps you going back to the Toyota brand?
Toyota in general is reliable. My Sequoia right now, I would take it on road trips every now and then. Not much of a problem with getting places. They're a reliable brand. I'd rather stick with them.
Congratulations on your victory in the dribble and drive contest, Kevin. You're a great example of Toyota drivers all over Southern California. At Toyota SoCal on Instagram or any other platform to find out where Toyota is and what they can do for you, because they make it easy.
In Los Angeles. Los Angeles. Big stage. When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Pete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
Sweet James takes the ball. He shoots. Goal!
If you've been hurt in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident, call the firm that gets real results. Call Sweet James Accident Attorney.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, glad you're here. Yes, thank you. Does Freeman have all the records on the team?
Pretty much.
Yeah, he has it
everywhere.
He has the records in Cleveland.
Hi, teammate.
How's it going?
How are you doing? Yeah,
Great job yesterday.
thank you.
Good job.
Took you long enough, bro. Welcome.
Hi, Eric. Welcome, buddy. How you doing? Good, dog.
Kind of leaves me out.
I didn't want to say that.
I know.
Because I'll get your work.
975. Orange ticket 975. You've won a gas card.
A live giveaway.
You've won a gas card 975. Here we go. Cash card, Callie. What do we got? Orange ticket.
813.
There we go. 813. You've won the cash card. Fantastic. Well done, Callie. Well done.
Cracking, everybody. Welcome back. It is Petros and Money on AM 570 LA Sports. A big thank you to Sean Green. What a prince. What a nice guy for joining us for 2 segments. Doubling up, taking a picture with Isabel Ibarra from the group home. Isabel in the house. My daughter Callie is here. She's been asking to talk every single time we come on the air. Matt's talking about the Dodgers. And Callie pokes me and says, when do I get to talk?
Fair point.
She has nothing to say.
I did go a little long.
But, you know, Matt was regaling everybody about what we can and can't feel about the championships in L.A. and what we deserve after the Dodgers lost 6 straight. And I'm getting poked and stoked. And she's telling me, when do I get to talk? She has nothing to say.
Says who?
What do you have to say?
She's got a microphone in front of her.
And then we went over there to do a live Toyota Instagram promotion. And I put the mic in her face. I said, go ahead. What are you going to say? What are you going to do? Say it then. And she didn't say anything.
Yes, I did. I said hello.
No. Don't you start.
Hey, her mic is open, man.
I know it
her
is.
Her mic is open.
But
She's got a bottle of vodka in front of her.
Listen,
Let's go.
We've had a lot of rattlesnake bites because of the heat in town the last few weeks, right? In the summer, lot of inclement weather and rattlesnake bites. I want you to know, an open mic with this person here
is like
on YouTube and X and Facebook and on AM 570, and you see us there on your stream on the iHeartRadio app. This is worse than holding a rattlesnake like right to your face.
No,
and
it's not.
And mocking it and being like,
okay, maybe it is.
That's how it feels.
Let's find out.
Well, we have we have stuff to do. Cates has something that he wants to do. We still have prizes to give away.
We still got 40 minutes. We got 35 minutes to go.
And we have the bonus drunk 20 minutes, which is basically like the swaying drunk walking to the door at the bar.
We've got the Isabel reveal.
Turned all the lights on.
We got the Isabel reveal. Who's taking her home?
Who's gonna drive you home?
That's right, Izzy. She said she has not decided yet. She's still thinking about it.
What do you mean? My truck's right there.
She said she's still thinking about it. My car is right there.
I know.
Right there. It's closer.
I know who you want to be with, Isabel. You already.
Right here.
You already.
This guy right here.
You told me on the phone. I talked to Barzini, and he said I could do a deal and keep my casino. I'm taking Isabel home.
What?
No, I mean that's what we. What? See, look
P
at
is
that.
taking you home just because he brought Callie, right? It's not because of P, it's because of Callie. I'd want to go home with her, too.
I have the privilege of taking Isabel home to Anaheim here on Friday during rush hour traffic. All right, where's Cates? He said that there was something special coming, and now he's not even here.
He's right here.
Oh, there he is. Here, take her headset.
Or he can just take the wireless.
Don't take my headset.
Yes, take her headset.
Oh, he's taking your headset,
Yeah,
Callie.
you've
Sorry.
been cut off. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Cates. Welcome to the Boo Show.
Sorry.
What's it like? That's what it's like to get faded out by Ronnie.
The listeners might like this. A little something you guys don't know about yet.
Okay.
But little history lesson. A couple years ago, 2021, the PMS Listener Union did a cameo for you guys.
Now,
That's right.
He's not here today, is he?
Ryan's not here. So
last year he catered with Bert's Burgers. This year he got DDT'd by Carl Karcher.
That cameo, we got the audio, Matt. That cameo was from Matumbo welcoming you guys back to in person.
And he died.
In person.
Since then,
PMS
Matumbo's passed away.
Here's the first one. You remember this, guys?
Congratulations.
This is real.
Also for the money on their face.
On the face.
The summer 2 broadcasts in 2 years. The broadcast at the Rock and Brews. It's going to be the great event. All of the fans are so exciting to celebrate with you.
No doubt.
Thank you from PMS Listener Union.
All right, that was 2021 when we all came back in person.
God rest his soul.
That's right.
Dikembe Mutombo.
It's the greatest cameo in the history of cameos.
It could only be better if he had exposed himself.
What do you mean, maybe?
2025, a year ago, the PMS Union, I believe, got you guys another cameo from former USC assistant coach, former Raiders head coach,
right.
and former Cleveland Browns head coach, Hugh Jackson. Let's hear it.
I don't like this.
Hello, this is Hugh Jackson, and I need to give a special congratulations to Petros and Money for being the 12th best sports radio show from the PMS Listener Union.
12th.
Man, you guys have done a horrible freaking job.
Oh.
You come in 12th?
12th.
And we're supposed to celebrate you? Not 1, not 2, not even 10 or 11, but freaking 12th. Wow. Are you really, really kidding me?
No.
I mean, and I would really be admired about just how great
There we go.
of a sports talk show you guys have.
Yes.
I bet you guys do a lot of work.
No, this is
Would sit down.
gone on too long.
All right. That's enough, Ronnie. That's enough of Hugh Jackson.
Well, we're getting our money's worth on the cameo from Hugh Jackson.
Hugh Jackson is now an ops coordinator and an HBCU.
That's a good job. That's a good job if you can get it. All right. Last night in my direct message on Twitter, I got a message from Ryan at the Union, and he said, guys, in honor of the last PMS, I wish, in honor of the last summer tour stop here in 2026, he ordered a cameo for the show.
Okay.
I mean,
and for great sports talk.
Who could this possibly be?
You'll never guess.
Here we go.
Ronnie, hit me.
Hey guys, Dan Patrick here on vacation, but never truly on vacation when it comes to paying homage to you guys. The PMS Listener Union reached out, and they really wanted me to roast you, and I said no, not my Petros and Money. There is no way I would do that. I mean, I should, because you guys did some things to us early, but we're on the same team, right? I mean, Matt, I love when you do the Charger games. You do a great job.
Oh, thank you, Dan.
Petros, I mean, golly, give me another Fresno State football game and you're providing color commentary.
I got one this year. Game 3.
Oh, congratulations. Actually, I don't even know what I'm congratulating you guys on, because the Listener Union said, hey, they had a great summer and they wrapped up at the VANS headquarters. I go, okay.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. That's wonderful. And I hope it's a great day for you and the PMS Listener Union. Stay strong.
Dan Patrick.
Well done, Dan. Stay strong. Very kind. Thank you, Ryan.
Stay strong.
Be sure to patronize Bert's Burgers there in Huntington Beach and Newport
Stay
Beach.
strong.
Exceptional locations and delicious slider-style burgers.
Stay strong.
We are staying strong.
I mean,
Dan.
there's a few ladies here that would keep Dan strong and that he'd be pretty interested in, I think, on the way out.
Stay strong.
You're with me, Leather.
Can't spell Dana. Can't spell Dana without Dan.
Well, that was very nice, Tim.
Very
Bates.
nice.
Thank you for involving Dan Patrick in what should be our celebration.
And
I don't
now
see why.
we've been overshadowed.
Yeah, I don't appreciate that really. When I heard Dan Patrick, I can't tell you how disappointed I was. It was like somebody flushed my esophagus down a toilet. It was terrible. But what a great
Stay strong.
Yeah,
Stay
thank
strong.
you, Dan. But what a great radio personality and what a great career. Something that we could only dream or aspire to. Not us here at Great Sports Talk.
Dumbass.
Connecting with the people like dumbasses. But we'll be back.
One more segment.
We're going to do one more.
Give away the TV.
Why don't we just give it away now?
You want to do it right now? On the air?
Yeah, have
As we
Callie-
go to break?
Have Callie do it.
Yeah? All right, Callie, pull it.
All right.
This is the Westinghouse 65-inch TV. And you know what Sean Green said to me on the way out? He said, can you imagine if we gave away a 65-inch TV 20 years ago? There'd be murders. I said, you're right.
There would have been murders.
Now, people want it.
They're just trying to figure out how, I don't know if I can get it in my car.
But they're
It's
not
kind
gonna,
of big.
Yeah, they're not going to kill anybody over it.
All right. The
What-
winner of a 65-inch TV,
Is?
West from Westinghouse.
whatever that is.
No, from
No, say thank you,
it's a
Brett from
sponsor.
Westinghouse. Thank you, Brett
Say
from
thank
Westinghouse.
Brett from Westinghouse.
Thank you, Brat from Westinghouse.
Well done, Callie.
610-932. 932.
932. Do we have another female winner? My goodness.
Oh, wow.
Unbelievable. The ladies
It's
are
ladies'
cleaning
night.
house.
It's lady. She's got a Louis Vuitton Dodger jersey.
That's
on.
right. I love it. Oh.
I did not know Louis Vuitton and the Dodgers did a collab.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, lady.
Oh, look at that. That is going to make the social media people scream. What a glorious photo. Congratulations.
We're going to wrap it up next and say goodnight with one more segment on the Petros and Money Show on AM 570 LA Sports. Live from the VANS headquarters. A big thank you to our host, Steve Vendel.
Toyota's We Make It Easy sales event is here to keep your summer moving. A new Tundra makes it easy with unmistakable power, relentless performance, and the efficiency to take on more. From open plains to mountaintops, you're ready to master summer. Now get a powerful new Tundra with a low 2.99 APR for 72 months. We make it easy. Toyota, let's go places.
James takes the ball. He shoots.
If you've been hurt in a car, truck, or motorcycle accident, call the firm that gets real results. Call Sweet James Accident Attorneys.
Los Angeles.
Big stage.
When you want to talk LA sports, it's always been us.
Oh, baby.
With Dan Patrick at 6 a.m., Colin Cowherd at 9, Fred Rogan and Rodney Peete at noon, and Petros and Money at 3.
Go to the iHeartRadio app.
Nobody covers Los Angeles like us. Listen anywhere you are by telling your smart device, play AM 570 LA Sports on the iHeartRadio app.
It's right here.
The home of the Dodgers.
Hey, Nelly.
DB! Hey!
Heard you got a game in the works. I am ready to go.
I will put you down as a maybe, Vasse. Thank you.
Maybe, okay.
Yeah. Joe, Oral, Joral, getting a baseball game together. You guys in?
I got football on Sundays, so you know I'm retired.
All right, guys. It's a bummer, but totally understand. Talk to you guys later. Do you want to play? Trying to get a roster.
No.
I know these two will be down. Cochito, Moro-san. You guys want to join the game?
You know, in Espanol, booth, no is no. In English is no. Plus, you know, it's a big night at the Motel House. It's movie night. Pop? He likes his popcorn. So leave Manny alone.
For Manny Mota, totally understand. Cochito, though, hey, we need those hands out there.
I would love to, man, but I can't. I have a quinceañera this Sunday, and I have to attend. I'm the padrino there, so no. Next time.
Totally understand, guys. It's all right. Have a great night. Want to play some ball?
Oh, you're going to play?
Yeah.
You're going to throw?
Yeah.
You have a glove?
Yeah.
Good. See that wall?
Yes.
Yeah. Get a ball, go throw it against the wall. Don't bother me.
It shouldn't be this hard to get a group together.
Just you and me, Nelly.
Make it easy and take your next group to a Dodger game. Visit Dodgers.com/groups.
What happened in the early days is the Vans shoe started off in 1966. The classic, authentic, they call it Style 44, was maybe $4.49. So when Tony's era came around, maybe 8 years later, 74, 5, 6, shoes might have been $8. And Tony and Stacy and Jerry Valdez and Brad Bowman, all these guys would come into our stores up in Santa Monica in the Valley, and if they skated and wore out the left foot because that's where they were tearing up, you know, well, the tricks that they were doing at the time, they could come in and just buy a left foot, and it would cost them $4.
Vans headquarters.
Woo! Yeah.
Water Tower, everybody. Maybe we could coax them to do one more on our way out in about 20 minutes or 15 minutes. But God bless you all. This will be our final segment live from the Vans headquarters. It's been hot, but it's been a wonderful thing to see all of the listeners here on AM 570 LA Sports. We will have from this spot, Morongo Casino, Dodgers on deck with Tim Cates starting at 5:30. And Matt, we've had a lot of giveaways and a lot of fun and a lot of great fellowship and camaraderie with the people of Great Sports Talk. I want to mention a guy, I'm pointing at him, but he can't see me because he's blind. That's Sergio. He lost his sight about 5 years ago, and he says he listens daily, and it's a big part of helping him pull him through and keeping him positive. His brother brought him. He's a great guy. Sergio, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Sergito.
And he left. He is the only blind guy that works at Foot Locker, as you can see by his referee's shirt. He will say he won't bring out the right size.
Sir, you brought me 13.
But God bless you,
thank
Sergio,
you, Sergio.
and thank you for being part of our show, and thank you for listening and the kind words. God bless you. What a great guy. And a big thank you to, I don't think we've ever had such a unique and cool and personal band that was really interacting with the show in the way that they have. What a wonderful thing to have Water Tower here. Again, they're throwing a house party.
Yeah, Kenny invited you to his house. So if you follow Water Tower on socials.
A keg. Matt, we might have to play it. I heard there's a keg.
He said there's a keg.
I heard there's a keg of Lowenbrow.
Oh,
yeah.
Here's to good. Here's to good friends. Tonight is kind of special. The beer will pour. Must be something more somehow. So tonight, let it be Lowenbrow. Let it be Lowenbrow.
Listen, I'm so sorry.
No, stop talking.
No.
No, you can't talk. No.
That's the Lowenbrow song,
You cannot do that, and you will not disparage Lowenbrow.
It's the Lowenbrow
There's
song.
always some a-hole young person that's like, what is this keg? This is like pee.
Yeah, it's the
And you're
Lion's
like, no,
beer, okay?
It's Lowenbrow, you loser.
Freaking lion beer.
All right, right now, to hold back this fury.
I want to hear what she's got to say.
It's time for the final hour fun fact.
In effect, it's the hour 3.
Later.
Brought to you by Concordia University Irvine's Masters in Coaching and Athletics Administration program. It is a fact over 5,000 coaches and administrators have graduated from their master's program. Find out more at cui.edu/coaching. It is hot. When we were young, we enjoyed.
Water Tower just sang Coming In Hot by Peter Tosh. Unbelievable cover from a bluegrass band. Who plays Coming In Red Hot by Peter Tosh?
I'll tell you who.
Who was murdered in a hail of bullets September 11th, 1987.
Water Tower, that's who.
Yeah.
Go to their house party at Kenny's place. They got a keg of Lowenbrow. Happy National Water Balloon Day.
Oh, my God.
How about that? So everybody stop by the local convenience store, grab some water balloons, throw it at cars, and then when they turn around to come beat your ass, beat their ass. That's what you do. The history of the water balloon.
Don't do that.
Was an accident, of course. It goes back to the 1950s. British inventor Edgar Ellington was trying to create a waterproof sock, and he was frustrated by a leak in his design, so he threw it down in anger, and as it burst and splashed everywhere, he had the idea, water grenades for kids, and the water balloon was born. And God knows it was the soundtrack to many a summers for many of us as we launched those in the air with a scream behind it, hoping it would find its target and soak it something good.
Where do you come on the water balloon slingshot?
Let's go. Let's go. And right at somebody's chest. To hell with the distance. I want power right at somebody's face.
What about a super soaker?
You know, I think the balloon, you know, you got to be able to throw it. You got to have aim. You got to have air under it. You know, you got to be able to figure some things out, trajectory, all that sort of thing.
All right. My daughter has said that you can't just talk for a long time, though. Like, it doesn't work.
We got 9 minutes left.
No, we don't. We have to do quick hits. And look,
okay.
This is not a playground for children.
Well.
And it's not.
But we love the children. We embrace the children. Life is for the young, everybody, right? We're old. We're crusty. This is not for us. This is for the young.
And this very rarely happens, and Tim Cates talks about it from time to time, when somebody fights their way off a hold.
Right.
Just fights their way onto the air. And you say, how did that person get on? Or they fought their way off a hold. And
That's
it's
right.
like, Well, how did that happen? Somebody obviously had to push a button to put that person on. Well, this is one of those instances. You just saw it live.
She flipped the switch.
She's fought her way out. What do you want?
What do we got,
I'm
Kelly?
explaining. Okay, I know this is a little off topic.
No,
but
no,
what-
don't do this.
Here we go.
Dad, you're gonna just let me
No,
say something.
this isn't going to work. All right.
Relax. When I was giving away the shoes, I attempted to give them to this lovely lady, and that man stole them.
Which
Listen,
guy?
listen.
What guy?
Listen to me.
Oh, this is
Listen
great
to me.
right here. I love this, Kelly.
I understand the nerves. I
Who
understand
stole
the
them?
excitement. But I'm gonna ask you kindly to give them back.
This is the highlight of the
To
show.
give them back. I understand the excitement.
Yeah, Callie. Get him,
Give them
Callie.
back.
Get him, Callie.
Give them back.
Get him, Callie. Call
Thank
him
you.
out.
Thank you.
How
Give them
dare you
back.
take those shoes from an old lady?
Thank you. Thank you.
A young lady, no less. No. She wants you to give them to the lady.
No, you're gonna give them to that
Oh,
that-
yeah.
Now say thank you.
that young lady.
Say thank you in a nice way. That's one of our
The
listeners.
one in the green hat, please.
That's one of our listeners, please. Just, all right, you're done now.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Sorry,
How about
I'll
that?
get you something
Oh, how
else.
about that?
I'll get you something else.
Here you go, sir.
No, I'm very sorry.
Here you go, sir.
Bless you, sir. I'm so sorry. There's
There
a
you go.
shirt.
Shirt, hat. Thank you, sir. Oh, God. Those are his. Callie, tell everybody those are his. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Ladies and gentlemen, my ornery daughter, Callie Papadakis, she's turning 11 in a week. All right. It is time for quick hits, everybody.
PMS quick hits. I'll make it quick, y'all.
Oh,
yeah.
All right, that went better than I thought it would.
yeah, I thought that was great. For, well, everyone except for one particular person.
Well, I thought she was going to go in like she's been rapping Hamilton.
Okay.
No, don't. I honestly, I know this is probably unpopular.
He's a hater.
I cannot believe that was popular. It is the worst thing I have ever heard.
You're evil.
And now I have her doing rap hands talking about King's College and
Alexander
the revolution.
Hamilton.
Yeah. A-X.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm like, stop this. This is a travesty.
No, it's not. It's how I memorize history, and if you want me to pass, you're gonna let me keep watching.
Yeah, look at that.
George Washington is a white guy.
Okay, and in
All
the
right.
show, he's Mexican.
All right. It's time for quick hits. We did that. The Dodgers are 68, 69.
Yeah.
You know,
what?
At 46.
What?
They've lost 6 in a row. Yeah, no one cares. You're all spoiled. They're in Arizona tonight. The Dodgers lead the NL West 8.5 games over the Snakes, 9.5 over the Dads. And Matt, despite his stomach issues, which I heard was from some wicked evil squid.
Oh, it's Taco Bell lettuce. That's what it was.
Yoshi Yamamoto.
Going to get the start tomorrow despite his stomach ailment. He has had it for the last week and a half. Sounds kind of like, and you know what? Taco Bell is unfairly getting tagged with that. Apparently was a lettuce provider from somewhere south of the border, and for whatever reason, Taco Bell is having to wear it. So go out and get your supreme beef burrito.
I heard it was from
and enjoy it.
I heard it was from the Mexican George Washington's lettuce farm.
He apparently got it on the New York road trip after the All-Star break. He's lost 8 pounds, yet still made the start.
Damn.
Versus the Red Sox. Went 8 innings, allowed just 3 runs on 4 hits despite the ailment.
I heard when he was on the toilet, he sounded a lot like Sato.
He did not make the trip to Chicago to keep recuperating, and by that, he did not want to get wheels up in the air while you got that going on in your stomach. No one wants to be on an airplane for that. Tarek Skubal, Dodgers debut at Dodger Stadium, or actually his debut on Tuesday in Chicago, not only drew big numbers here on AM 570 LA Sports.
Oh, it was huge on the radio. Let me tell you, not since the Hindenburg have we had such radio ratings.
Oh, the humanity.
Since that Tarek Skubal start. We love a disaster in radio, but Skubal playing was a big boon for us.
So with the national contracts up for renewal in Major League Baseball, you tell me if the Dodgers are ruining baseball, because it was the highest rated game on TBS since 2007. 1.1 million people watched Dodgers Cubs and the Skubal debut. Speaking of him, he will make his Dodgers home debut on Monday. Blake Snell will return off the IL on Tuesday.
Now
Snellzilla.
We talked to Snell. He did one of those weird hello and came on with us while David Vassay was supposed to be talking. Very uncomfortable to do the interview that way, but I think the listeners appreciate it. And I'm glad we waited this late in the show to bring this kind of thing up. because I see the Raider guy, and I see the Rams guy, and we have Benny
Charger guy.
We have Benny Bolt up here.
Hello.
Matt Smith.
Hello.
This, I mean, usually we start talking about the NFL, and many of our Latino listeners start the mindless zombie Raider
I
chant.
feel like you're leading them there. You didn't have to do that. I don't think they would have done it. Cates didn't include any Raider information on here. There's literally none in our NFL topic.
Oh, well, I'm sorry then.
All it was the Chargers are playing Houston a week from yesterday on KFIM 640. The Rams are leaving LMU today, and they will practice the rest of training camp in Woodland Hills, which I believe is a balmy 130 about right now. They will kick off their preseason next Saturday in Kansas City against the Chiefs.
Did you hear Matt attack Woodland Hills?
I did.
Let's go, Chiefs! He attacked Woodland Hills because it's hot there in the valley.
That's right.
And the Chargers practice in El Segundo.
It's a beautiful breeze. It's glorious.
They're sucking on a smokestack.
Well, I did live in Woodland Hills for 3 years, and it was absolutely miserable every summer.
I'm sure they have an indoor facility. I'm sure they do.
They do not. It is outdoors.
What about those Raiders, though?
Kate says what? There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's no Raiders.
All right, we're moving on then.
To UCLA.
UCLA camp is underway. Some guy pulled me aside like he was telling me, something about Watergate. And he was like, what do you think about my Bruins, really? I was like, the same thing. I love the coach. I love Kenny Chesney. I think it's UCLA, so they have a ceiling.
Bob, are we ready?
They might not be ready to bust through that ceiling.
Bob, are we ready?
Because you need like 3 signatures to get a new pencil sharpener at a UC. So that does have a hindrance on the football program at some point. But you know who I heard doesn't have that problem?
The Bruins.
You were too deep in Orange County for the drunk Raider
That's
people.
right. That's exactly right.
Where are the fat drunk Raider fans?
Couldn't get in. They don't let them in Orange County. They turn them around, man, right there at the 5. You hit Santa Ana, and they're like, beat it.
Excuse me, sir.
Flip it around and head back north.
15 East is where you belong now.
The Clippers have another issue. Apparently, Kawhi did like some sort of endorsement deal with the company that made their fancy Halo board, Daktronics. And that's the latest Pablo Torre thing.
Is Kawhi Leonard never going to be on the Raptors? Like, it's just not going to work out? Like, this is bad. This is worse than Watergate. This is worse than OJ.
Seems like a guy. Seems like a guy that played about 30 games a year. You probably didn't need to do all of this to keep him around.
They did a lot to keep him around.
Yeah, it seems very odd. A guy that wanted to stay in L.A. regardless.
It feels like breaking your neck for the prom queen, and then you realize she sucks.
Yeah, kind of like that.
She's a dead fish.
What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
She stinks. So bad situation with the Clippers there.
That's right.
But we want to thank Tim Cates, our executive producer. He does everything.
Let's do a drunken outro.
I'm not even drunk.
Let's do it.
I wish I was.
You want some of the Old Bay cheese curls?
Thank you to Wacko.
I'll take that as a no.
Thank you to Ricky and social media Matt. Thank you to Bert and his family who tries to protect him from us.
We're going to give away the $1,000 cash from Speedy Cash on the air. Do it, Callie.
Do it.
All right.
Here, let me get the timpani going here.
Some guy came up to me. He's like, why aren't you pulling the white tickets? And I was like, shh, get away.
I don't know. Hold on. It's an orange ticket.
It's because we're racist.
$1,000, folks. Here we go.
610.
610.
893.
93.
893.
Look at this. Sprinting out of the stands.
Oh, God.
Yay!
Oh, yeah. Look at this. $1,000. Unbelievable.
That was a violent high five.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Check it.
Congratulations.
610-893. We got a match. $1,000.
To Dave Weiss, our promotions man, who puts this together in his great promotions department, which includes Johnny here. A big thank you to Ronnie Fascio, our engineer, back in the studio in Burbank, California. And I think the biggest debt of gratitude, other than to Steve Van Dorn, our host. A round of applause for Vans.
He hosts us every year. It's the perfect place to end our summer tour. Water Tower, our freaking favorite band ever.
We love this.
We absolutely love you guys. Make sure you go to Kenny's house for the party. Follow them on their socials.
And they're going to play us out.
Play us out, guys. Feel free to get it rolling here as Tim Cates gets ready to come up for Dodgers on deck. Stick around. He'll get you carried for the next hour before Roki Sasaki hits the mound against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Thanks, everybody. Water Tower.
When you want Dodgers.